com, and today I'm discussing personality types based on the moon sign and the sun sign. What do I mean by the moon signs? If you don't know what your moon sign is, then you're probably only into pop astrology, and you should correct that because there's really so much going on with your natal chart. And each of these planets, they represent an idea or an archetype, okay? Your goals, all right? Everything external is the sun. Now, the moon, on the other hand, is all about your emotions, your emotional body, your day-to-day habits, your mother, how you give nurturance, how you receive nurturance, how you have received nurturance. The moon is associated with the childhood. So now you see that the moon sign is really a very important component of your personality. And to get a fully rounded picture of who you're dealing with, you must. And your sun in Aries, then this is your video. This is probably the most magnetic, the most secretive, the most penetrative energy of the moon. Okay, now Scorpio. And why is that, you tell me? The moon has to do with emotions, and Scorpio is all about emotions. The moon is actually placed very well in Taurus, which is opposite of Scorpio. But the moon does not do happy, is not a happy camper in Scorpio. There's too much of intensity, there is too much of depth, there's too much fixed energy going on with Scorpio, even though Taurus is fixed. But we know that Scorpio is like the special, penetrative, deep, very occult oriented, very secretive sign. Okay, very they like things to be hidden till they want to talk to you about it. Okay, so if you've got your moon in Scorpio, you could be very secretive. As I said, you could be you could watch people. If you think someone's lying to you, or if someone's cheating, then you are like the type to watch them. Not like a Leo moon where, you know, the Leo moon's gonna get all angry and jealous and throw a huge temper tantrum. No, you're not like that. You are going to watch every single thing about your lover. You're gonna go through his texts, you're gonna go through his Facebook, you're gonna go through his Instagram. You're just gonna, you know, suss him out totally. You wanna do all the research on him. Now, I have to say this, that the moon in Scorpio is probably the best placement for a psychologist or someone that deals with counseling, because moon in Scorpio has this hugely penetrative energy. If you notice, these people, they have very penetrative eyes. So Scorpio is known to have that really powerful eyes, you know, where they can just mesmerize you with that. But moon in Scorpio, much more than sun in Scorpio, if you just look into their eyes and they look at you, you know, you feel tremendous power exuding from them. You either feel very attracted towards them, or you could feel repulsed, of course, depending on what vibe you're feeding off from them. And they don't want to put up pretenses. If you've got your moon in Scorpio, you don't want to put up pretenses. You are like, take me as I come. This is me in all my glory, and take me as I come. You want things how you want them. You don't want changes. You don't want anybody else coming in and suggesting something to you. And you're very possessive about your lover. And you're very possessive. Okay, you need to know that you possess them. If you feel like your lover is cheating on you, and although you might have the propensity to cheat on them, all right, moon and Scorpio people are known in many cases to have many affairs. It's because they need to feel the intensity every single time they do it. It's not so much the newness that they hanker after, like maybe a Leo would, but with Scorpio, it's like they want that soul connection. And we know that the sexual organs and the sacral chakras all ruled by Scorpio. So and the color of that is orange, by the way. So Scorpio has very, okay, the rulers of Scorpio, Mars and Pluto. In traditional astrology, Mars ruled over Scorpio, and now Pluto has his domain over Scorpio. So everything Plutonic, everything Martian, two of the most difficult malefics in astrology, rule Scorpio. So the moon is not happy, and the way she can express herself can become quite problematic, especially with the possessiveness and jealousy. It can really go out of hand. So that's definitely something you need to consider, especially if you know that you're working with the lower vibration of Scorpio. As I said, Scorpio has three levels of initiation. Scorpio is a sign of the initiate, by the way. It's got three levels of initiation. So the first level is the Scorpion, right, which we know about Scorpio. The second is the Eagle, where the Scorpio soul can rise up and watch everything from a vantage point. And the third initiation is the Phoenix. It's when the Scorpio native awakens the Kundalini and claims his or her power. Now, Aries sun, Aries is the first sign of initiation. So they're great starters. And remember, the sun is how the world perceives you. So outwardly, you are a leader. Internally, also, you are a leader, of course. But Aries has more of this flux energy. Okay, more of this flux energy that goes on, the cardinal kind of energy. And here you've got fixed moon, which is good. That means you can adapt, you can change, you can initiate, you can, but make sure you finish things. Aries sun people are not great at finishing things. You could be brash, and you could have a bad temper with the moon in Scorpio. Okay, a bad temper, and you could really sting people if you are the Scorpion in the lower vibrations. Remember, I explained the three levels of Scorpio. And Aries can be very, very harsh, very accurate. It's fire. It's a first sign. It wants to go out. When spirit falls into matter through the zodiacal wheel. In Aries, it's all about going forward, and it's all about I am me. So there could be a huge selfish energy going on with this moon in Scorpio and sun in Aries, because I've seen the moon in Scorpio can have a degree of selfishness. Okay, and of course secrets. If you've got a lover with moon in Scorpio, know this, that he is definitely not letting you know the whole story, and he definitely goes through your stuff. Even if you don't do anything, and they just feel like, well, you're really decked up and you're going out with your friends, girls' night, so you know why they're very possessive. If you don't answer, Scorpio moon people don't like it. Okay, so I hope you like the video as much as I like making it for you. Let me know what you think in the comments below. This is Tina from Tina Heals signing off now. Bye.